Hello everyone, welcome back to Satisfactory. So in the last episode, I got a bunch of water going. Should hopefully be making 96,000 water per minute. Now all that's left is the limestone. Started placing down a lot of the belts, pretty much, not all of them obviously, but I got the main highway, I guess you could say, done. This is close, I think it's like 192 belts. So, you know, it's quite a bit. Now, I've decided to go under the map to move belts around because this is going to be ridiculous. Trying to have this look nice. To get all of the nodes to this and not have it just be phasing through mountains, it's going to be actually stupid, and I'm never going to... It would take so much time that I would give up on it, pretty much. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to every node and just use a lift, a conveyor belt lift, immediately and just drop it into the ground, and then I'll go under the ground and then just bring it over to this thing. It'll just be so much faster. But what I'm gonna do right here, it's still floating, I haven't really finished this, but I'm literally just gonna have this go just straight into this wall, just straight into the wall. So I didn't really check around. I hope it's actually big enough for me to just do that. Oh, it's hollow. Well, that's just unfortunate, but who cares? I mean, I could always curve it more. Could delete this and then curve it over. If I do it in blueprints and just like doing the auto connect thing, it's so laggy. It literally takes like 20 minutes for all these belts to like load in and stuff. I don't know if there's a way for them to optimize that at all. I hope there is. Hope they figure out a way to make it better. I don't know why it's extremely like just getting up to like a 5x5. Using auto connect, it gets pretty laggy. So, but right here is how I get underground. So pretty much just gotta place this thing down and then just roll back into it. And all I did was I made this as a blueprint and then I just put it into the ground. Pretty much was all I did. So now I don't know how far down I can go before I die. I kind of want to test it out. I do want to actually switch this a little bit. I might have to actually change the blueprint on this just to make it a little bit easier, because when you get down to this, it's not hard to get back up, having it as long as you have it powered. But this doesn't really like to go up that, so like I have to just sit there waiting. It's like freaking building up its power, like the train is, until it finally hits like the max amount of power, and then it'll slowly start rolling up the hill. So if I do this, I'll get a little bit of a build up and it won't take as long. I mean, it already doesn't take long. It's just might as well. Well, I guess now I just got to go around and grab all of the nodes. I'm going to need a lot of stuff for these. I'm pretty much grabbing every single node on the map. It's going to be ridiculous. So pretty much I'm just going to drop this down. Honestly, the lowest it can go like that, go all the way into the ground. Actually power you. It's gonna be the unfortunate thing trying to power these. I'm gonna have to make sure I run around with cables and try not to have them too visible, trying to get them into the ground or something. I could actually try passing it for underground. I don't know. Also, I do have the infinite zoop mod, so I'll have to upgrade it in the MAM, but you know, right there. And then obviously I'm not gonna just slowly bring it over like this. I'm gonna just freaking take it all the way over to the end of this, just immediately. I'll have the platform below it where I'll attach them so that they're not like starting to go through the ground to get up there. And then I'll have them all go up. Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna use the lifts, but I just realized I'm gonna have that go into the ground as well, so it doesn't matter if I have lifts connected to it. So. But this shouldn't take me more than way too long. It should only take really long. I have finally done it. It's actually crazy. The frames definitely took a toll. I also turned off the fog down here because I think it's on purpose. But when you're down there, you can see literally 4 foundations in front of you. It's pretty bad. I think they do it on purpose to make it where you don't really want to build down there, and so I turned it off. I'm actually gonna think I turn it back on. I hope this is the legit amount. It could be, whatever, it's fine. Now, I'm not saying that I cheated, but with great mental gymnastics and the ability to rationalize every decision that I make, I have achieved perfection, and I absolutely see nothing wrong with this image. Now that I have all of this ready to go, I just have to actually, you know, have it going to all of this stuff. Now, sadly, like, this is one big blueprint, and I could connect it and bring it over, but going like this distance, it takes a lot of time, pretty much, just because it's so laggy that you know, it just wants to die. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to bring it to like maybe here, and then like skim off the whatever it's called, like the parts that I am going to need for like up there, crap like that, and then reduce it down. It's kind of what I've been doing in the reverse, really, where like if I just have like 10 of these, I just make like a whatever it would be, a freaking 2x5 or whatever, and then kind of build it up to this size. And it's a lot faster than doing this whole thing at once for some reason. So now I'm gonna do the reverse of that, and hopefully it doesn't take too long. And it's the exact same thing with the pipes. I just have to make sure I have this look good and not actually stupid. The pipes are actually gonna suck. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know if there's a way that they can optimize the way this does stuff, because as you can see, it knows that the limestone connects. Like, it already has fed the limestone through, I mean. So the belts are already connected. I just don't get why it takes forever, especially the longer you make it, the longer this takes, and the laggier it is. It's like it has to render each freaking, like, meter of this crap in just to make sure it's actually going to build it properly, which I think it just freaking swiveled around. I don't know. I think it's just the game being dumb. It seems like it's kind of like right here. Am I just dumb? Is it just me, or does right here seem like it kind of curves? But oh, my monitor's sideways. I'm a retard. Yeah, I would do this and then wait like half an hour. I was literally just sitting here watching stuff, just freaking whatever. Now I've decided that I am going to, what is it? Have the conveyor belts run above this right here. So these will have to like go up with a lift right there, and then it's going to run across. Luckily, they're all going to one side. I'm gonna have to have them go to two sides. So, and then obviously these will just go straight into the ground. And then these bottom ones, or wait, no, I'm an idiot. Those are going to be for up there. That's right. And the ones down below, because I have the holes like pretty much cut out right here, right here. So then it'll run across that. This is terrible. I probably shouldn't be doing this while I have 4 frames a second. And then, yeah, I want to try to keep the walkway clear. So, like, right here. Man, I'm having a stroke. It's going to be kind of annoying because this is an uneven amount. Is it? Oh. Oh, did I do the math wait, no. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I'm not doing the math wrong. I just, for some reason, thought that I had 15 in each one of these rows, but I have 12. But I remember working with like 12, like 32, because I think it's like 8. I think I have 8 rows times 12. Or no, it was 8, 4. That's what it was. So it was, I have 32 rows times 12, which is like freaking 380 something. So. Never mind. I'm not an idiot. I just, for some reason, then forgot about that and thought there was 15. Okay, I'm good. I was just gonna say, if there was an uneven amount, I would have to like then split like the water for like these last ones. I'd have to have it going to like this one and then this one versus just these last 2. But things should be fine. And luckily they're in bunches of 4, so I can kind of, I don't have to like have it go across this. I can have it just be like those 2 and then those 2. Or I think both. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot the water's not at 300. So no matter what, I still am probably most likely going to have to be doing that. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyways. What am I doing? I don't know. Do I just start taking from the middle and then like deleting the belts so that it doesn't auto connect? Because that's the only reason why they connect is because of the belts that stick out right here. So if I delete those, then it shouldn't auto-connect. Maybe. Who knows? Yeah, I guess I'll do that. So how many do I need? Let's see. So there's 12, so 6. I think. Yeah, because 600. Yep. Can be building this there just so I can like line things up. So I'll start, honestly, yeah, I'll start in the middle of it. I think this is 17 tall. I think it's 16 tall to here, and then 17 is that one, I think. Wait, no, it is 17 tall, and then that's 18. Okay, why not right here? Can I do this? I'm just doing this so that I can line things up with where things need to be, because I'm just going to be using splitters to do this turn. Should I? How hard would it be to reach in there? Not bad, actually. Especially once I start deleting this. Should I start using splitters? You know what? No. I'm gonna... Oh, this might take forever doing it this way, but I think what I'm gonna do is this, and then this. So then the end is right there. You know, it would have been smarter if I actually placed this right here. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start placing that. Do I wait? Do I do it again? Do I redo this? Do I delete this and redo it? I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to. I mean, it is way. It's gonna be like a little. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. It's gonna. I need to look good. Oh, the lag. Cool. Okay. So I'm gonna do like pretty much the middle. So I need 6. That. Just for this row. And then I guess up as well. So you know what? I'll do this. I'll do that. So these top 6 will go up there. I'll have them run across the ceiling, and then they'll go up. And then these bottom 6 will go down and go right into there. And I've lined this up with that because I've already tested this. It needs to line up with the lift to go into the middle and like line up with this pretty much. Obviously, that's not where that is, but you know. So like that should be pretty much good. Oh, I did the wrong one. I'm an idiot. There you go. I was like, there's no way it just didn't line up even though I tested it. Okay. That should be good. And pretty much they're all gonna come down to this level. So it's gonna be like, from the side, you're not gonna be able to notice it, especially since all these conveyor belts are gonna just still pass through everything. And then all of these, I gotta figure out exactly, so obviously back like that, and then it's the first, okay. So like that, and then no, 1. There you go. Doing this 300 times is gonna actually give me Down syndrome. Oh, I probably also should not have the, well, because the power is what I'm trying to freaking talk about right now. My freaking max consume is about 50,000 megawatts more than what I'm producing. So, you know, that's kind of not good. Now, I mean, I'm making 100 megawatts. I think I could easily bump that up. Maybe, possibly. It would be possible, maybe. Who knows? It's just having this all immediately start running is going to suck. Especially when I get the water going. I guess for now, my water technically, I don't even think reaches this. Never mind, it does. Some of it does. I don't think, like, this top half. Yeah, no. Maybe this doesn't even. No, it does. Okay. But yeah, I know, like, the top ones don't because they were too high. I have to go add pumps to the beginning of them. I mean, obviously, when these, like, fill up, they'll fill up pretty fast. And then I shouldn't have to worry about things. Like, not having enough power. Hopefully. Could you get out of the way? I'm gonna have to kill this thing. Again. I've killed that dude like 4 times. I hate that they have things spawn back in. They're actually so annoying. Cool. That is nice. Very nice. There will never be a day where these belts are gonna all be running at max capacity at the exact same time, because I don't think I'm ever gonna be using all of this concrete. But a man can hope. If I do something where I need like 140,000 concrete or whatever it was, I probably should just stop playing the game. What the frick are you doing? Oh, wait, you stopped. You're done. Never mind. Yeah, so for the conveyor belts, it's pretty much just going to be this. For every single one, it's just... splitter, pretty much every other one, and then freaking this bull crap happens, and I have to go fix it. It's going to happen probably several times a row or two. And then when I actually move the rest of this over one more, so like right here, I'm obviously not going to be including those sections, like those 12 right there. Then there's going to be 12 more gone right there. So slowly but surely, as I go down, it'll not be as laggy making this bullcrap. Hopefully. You never freaking know. It probably will be. It probably will be just as laggy when I only have the last 24 or whatever, the last row. It might even be worse. Who knows? I don't understand why I ever decided to do this. Holy cow. Oh, come on. Oh, it did. It's that kind of bullcrap where I see the freaking outline suddenly circle around, and then I click it, and I'm like, well, that sucks, so I go to break it, and then it actually didn't, because for some reason it likes to say that it goes around, and then it, oh my gosh, it just pisses me off. Okay, I finally got all of my limestone piped in, and it actually doesn't look too bad. It definitely turned out a little bit better than I thought it was going to. Obviously, there's like stuff like this where using a lift is not doable, or else it's gonna like shove it into the ground or make it way too high. So just having to do that is, you know, and then this as well, the way I was slowly divvying it out, it just kind of ended up having just one tall tower left with a little bit on the bottom. So it kind of starts to look dumb towards the end, whereas like more over here, it's actually like very uniform and actually looks organized. But yeah, whatever. Okay, so now this stuff, I don't remember where I connected. It was this right here, right? Is it you? No, it's not you. I think I connected it back there. I'm gonna disconnect all of these, just because I want to still have power in there so I can fly around. And when I start connecting these pipes, things are going to start turning on. Obviously, some of the pipes already have water in them, but like half of them don't. So, I'm fine turning these guys off. I think it was you right here. Yeah, it was. So I'm fine turning these guys off for now. And just, you know, you can see the max consume just plummeted. I shouldn't go over the amount that I'm making, because what's going to happen is it's going to start making the concrete, and then within like a couple minutes it'll fill up, and you know, by then I've already gotten a couple built by the time one fills up, but it shouldn't, not all of them should start running at the same time, so hopefully. But now with the pipes, it's all going to be running up here, and then I think what I'm gonna do, I thought about having it like run on the ground, but I think I'm gonna have it run on the roof. And no, I think I can do it here. If I was smarter with this, I probably would have actually had it like come in like right here on like this line, and then I could have the pipes run in the middle. Maybe I could even run the pipes right here, just right along this beam. I'll start just slapping some stuff together and see. But yeah, this is gonna be pretty annoying. Actually, I don't really think it's gonna be that bad, but moving it over to the first one is gonna be gnarly. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. Should I just start taking it off from right here? I just don't know why that one. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to have to rebuild that. Literally, just this took so long to actually have it like build. It was ridiculous. I don't want to have to go through it again, but I think I'm gonna. So I'm fairly certain that if I have this on straight, so from vertical to horizontal, yeah, But luckily it kind of does that, but it doesn't. I don't know if there is a mode where you can get, then there's the regular straight mode. I want a mode that's a mix between the straight mode and the horizontal one, where it'll go out this way and then it'll go up and then it'll like, because like this, I don't want this in it, the angle. I want this to come out straight and then go over and then go up and then do it again. Like do the bend right there. And then if I try to do it the opposite way, maybe it'll actually instead go that, like, you know, I don't like that. I don't know. It's gonna have to be like my conveyor belts where I have 6 pipes going down. It's gonna be a little bit less than 6. It's gonna be like 5.5-ish. Hopefully I can do that. I haven't actually done the math. I probably should. Yeah, let's see. So 3,000. So yeah, so 5. So 5 pipes. And what I'm gonna have to do is like have 2 split down to that, but then have, you know, a third one going off of it. I guess I could even have it connect to something. I don't know. I have to do this in a way where it doesn't, like, things don't get clogged up and like it's trying to push more than 600 into one pipe, like more than 600 a minute without realizing it. And then I also need to make sure I don't build this in a way where it looks stupid and will take an insane amount of time to build. So, you know, it's this is just gonna be horrendous trying to build. Kind of why I wanted to do it on the ground, but you know, that's not really gonna be a thing for me right now. Doing it on the ground is just gonna be so much easier. And honestly, it could look kind of clean. Like actually, I could. I guess this is the hard part. Is I'm gonna try to have these all kind of inside of each other, I guess you could say. So like, kind of what I did with these conveyor belts, where they, I mean, if they were lined up and down, they would just run through each other. Like these ones over here. That's 6 conveyor belts just going through each other, just so it's clean. I'm gonna try to do that with the pipes. It's more of trying to actually get it lined up is gonna be kind of rough. Guess I could do this though. No, I think, is it gonna be the last one that I don't want? Maybe. This actually could be a thing of, I have one that goes in right here, and then I have like, so like that feeds that one and feeds that one, and I'll have an extra, whatever it is, 100 left, and then kind of starts to feed into that one, and then I have like in the middle right here, I have the other pipe hit right here. Hopefully, no, I don't think it really will do that because I think it wants to flow in different, I don't know. I don't think that would be smart either. I'm not really 100% certain how the fluids work in this. So I think my original idea of splitting these to have them just kind of going inside each other, but all kind of just doing the same thing of like this. So that, I guess I'll hurry and just slap this down, goodness gracious. This is, when this is running, which I don't think it'll ever run at max capacity, like 100%. So I'll just have this go all the way. But if this is running at max capacity at all, ever, it'll kill my game. It's already killing my game. Not really. It's not really that bad, but every once in a while, like that. And like I get little hitches like that. But pretty much that, oh no, it's doing, see, this is the problem with these stupid pipes. Does that, you see how it's like extending out, but it's not actually extending out. Yeah. For some reason it really likes to do that. Can I? Okay, so I can't actually just place this down. So maybe I'll have to do that. Place these down initially and then add the pipe in, because you can see that, like, for some reason it goes in and then it like circles back and hits that, and it just doesn't allow it to then connect. Like it's just broken. But what I was thinking is having the first pipe you know, attached to that, and then it goes into that. And then the second one attaches, oh, come on, just attach to that. And the second one goes through this and attaches to that, so it'll look like one solid pipe, but it's not actually. And then again and again and again and again until I have what I need for the very last one. So I think, let's see, 600, 5, yeah. So pretty much what's going to be is I'll have 5 coming in, and I'll just have them like attach and then attach and then attach. And then the extra from all of these then needs to be pushed over to these 2. And the extra from all of these is only not enough. No, you know, it should be, yeah. Right. Or is it going to be, I mean, am I thinking wrong? I buy pipes, and as long as I'm bringing out the extra, things should hopefully be fine. I just don't know connecting these. I mean, I might just have to honestly do this. Just slam a billion of these just right here and have them all just fly into this. So I can have you attached to that, and I can do like, I have to do this, that, and then do that. Do that. And then do, no, that. There we go. But then that's just, I don't know. I think this is how it's gonna have to be, because either I have a bunch of pipes running up and then do pretty much all of this, but up there, and then it's gonna be just annoying to have to mess around with it. I don't know, I think this is fine. Now I'm like actually debating whether or not I should actually have those all turn on, like have everything turn on, because if it starts getting water, then it's more of, okay, it's just I need to make sure I'm actually putting enough water into the pipes. But if it's not, like if I had all the pumps and stuff running, plus all the like Mark II pumps pushing it all up, would it actually run? Because if not, well, then that would suck also. That is highly unfortunate, but whatever. Yeah, I got it running, and they are looking good. Got 600 going through all 5 of them, so yeah, this setup definitely works. Hopefully it's not inconsistent on whether or not it works. Like, specifically the super long pipes that I'm adding, like the one that connects right here all the way to the end. Sometimes that can mess things up, but it's not really that long, so I don't think there's going to be a huge problem. But I'll go ahead. See, that's freaking slamming around. All these are going, so it's pretty nice. So yeah, I'll go ahead and finish plumbing all this crap in, and I did get all the pumps on every single row except the very last one, just because I know that that has water. The very ends over there are the very well, not these ones specifically, but more in the middle. But seeing as how these ones had water before I added the pipes in, it doesn't matter. Or the pipes or the pumps, whatever, it's fine. All right, after way too long, I finally have the water all piped in. And I don't think it's slurping up too much power. I know. I think most of this should be done. Ugh. Yeah, so some of it's still going, but I think I just placed these ones down last, so. But this should hopefully be around 150,000 concrete a minute, so that would be super nice. Definitely extremely overkill, but who freaking cares? I never want to have to worry about concrete ever again. Sadly, power is going to be a huge thing now because, well, this is just actually ridiculous. Yeah, well, all that's left to do is finish up the details, like actually making the outputs for all this, which I'm not really going to worry about that yet because I don't know where any of that's going to be going. I mean, I know it's going to be exiting the building pretty much on the opposite side, but down this bottom part on the wall over there. And then I just need to finish up like this wall. I need to actually make it look pretty much how this looks, and then I'm going to close this up. And then I think Yeah, like this as well isn't finished. I'm thinking of just adding a wall, like make it look exactly like this, obviously minus the refinery, and then have it just run like, I think these are like they're like a wall and a half. Actually, that actually might work perfectly. Have it line up like with this right here, and then just go out like that. I did that with the roof. If I could even find a way up, holy cow. Like up here, it's literally just a huge open space. I made it a lot taller than I thought I was gonna need, and I don't even think a refinery could fit up here. It might actually be able to. No, I can. Okay, but you know, I don't need more than what I have. If I added, and if there was 3 floors to this, I would just die. That would be over 200,000 concrete a minute. It would actually be ridiculous. And this alone is already ridiculous. So, you know, but yeah, I never ever am gonna have to worry about concrete ever again. That's usually something that's very annoying to have to deal with, mainly just because it's always an afterthought for me. I'm always like, I just push it off, and then I end up having to make a lot of it. So now I'm preemptively making a lot of it, and now I just have to actually worry about taking it places. Now I don't know what my next project is going to be. I was wanting to do quartz because I kind of wanted to get this stuff kind of out of the way, the like kind of basic stuff, I guess you could say. Like quartz, you only use the raw quartz for, I guess I could actually open it. I think it's just quartz crystal and like silicon, right? Yeah, pretty much. Like I have the pure quartz crystal, probably will be doing that one, and then I'm sure there's a pure silicon one somewhere, maybe. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing this, but yeah, I don't think, I mean, there's only 2 extra recipes for the raw quartz, and I'm assuming there's alternative recipes to either the silica or maybe the more of this. No, that's to make the quartz, never mind. I don't know. I don't know what the second one could be, actually. Who knows? Maybe it's actually going to be something very important, but that one I'm actually going to do the math on and not start building something that realistically is impossible for me to actually supply stuff with. So I'll actually figure out how much I'm actually going to be able to process on this map. I know I said I wasn't going to max this map out, but I'm starting to realize that actually I might actually try to. It's probably going to be close. Who knows? But I need power. Is pretty much a long-winded way of saying I'm not going to do the quartz crystal crap because I need power, and because the quartz crystal crap is probably going to slip up a lot of power because I'm again going to need a lot of water, and it might not be this much, but I wouldn't be surprised if it'll be like half that, which is going to be nice, not needing that much. And then obviously refineries, probably going to be similar amounts of this. It always look, but you know, like if I max this bad boy out, actually not even. Power-wise it is, but the water and stuff, so it might even be way less. I guess it's only looking at that though, but who knows? Maybe if there's a pure silica one, it'll be even more water. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, this took way too long to build. I did not think it would actually take this long, and it did. It took so freaking long. And yeah, again, realistically, I just wasted like a lot of time doing it at this scale because I don't even think I'm going to be using half of what I've freaking made. And if I do end up using a lot of it, even if I end up using over half of it, I'd be surprised if I end up using over half of it. But you never know. Maybe I will. But yeah, that'll be it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.